All right, guys, in this video, we are going to go over an update that was released over the weekend, and I have dropped a forum post about it here, which I do recommend you guys get out and check. But you guys know I am planning on working on a new upgrade to increase the performance of the system even further. But I did want to finish this particular upgrade here because it helps support the foundation and the base of the whole protocol. Because if nothing else, if we're not building on a solid foundation, then like so many other projects, it will crumble. And in this particular regard, guys, I wanted to cover every aspect, given a foundational base, if something were to happen to me and I'm no longer here to maintain the platform. So that's where all these updates are coming from. Now, they were already in place, but there were some updates I wanted to make things even easier for you guys because we're moving toward automating just about everything, right? So I want you guys, all of you guys, to be aware of this. Um, and all of the updates are now in. So that's what this post talks about, and we're going to go over some of the key updates really briefly in this video. Okay, so I got it broken up in sections. If the dev is unable to support the wallets, if the site is down for 7 days, if wallet holders fail to log in within their specified dormancy period, and then some quick takeaways. All right. So right now, or as it has been originally designed, when the dev is unable to support the wallets, and I do understand I am the only developer on this. I'm the only one that has access to everything, right? And should something happen to me, well, the system is automated good enough to where it can continue if all of the right measures are in place. And that's what these updates are going to do. Now, per the original design, what would happen is that if I didn't log into the system within 30 days, then the system would just send out your Bitcoin to the specified recovery address. And this is key, guys. I do want to emphasize this, and I might say this numerous times throughout this video because it is very important that you guys do specify a Bitcoin recovery address. So here's one of my wallets here. I'm gonna go out to the settings. It's very quick and simple to do. Just scroll down to where it says BTC recovery address. You put in whatever Bitcoin address you own the private keys to, or your exchange, or your hardware wallet, whatever the case is. You specify a valid Bitcoin address here. Click on that update BTC address, and that way, if anything ever goes on with the system, front end, back end, or something goes on with you where you are unable to log into your wallet anymore and you want your funds sent to you, this is the smart move to make. And think about it, guys. I mean, you don't find features like this even on exchanges. I mean, imagine putting your cryptos or having tons of money on Coinbase or Kraken or something like that. And Kraken, by the way, is blocking is suspending people's accounts. So you guys be cautious of that. But they don't have features like this, right? To where you can say, hey, if I don't log in within a certain amount of time, send me my money, right? Send my money to this location, send my cryptos to this location. They're not doing that, right? So again, we are going far beyond what is standard in cryptos today. All right. And along with that Bitcoin recovery address, once you put a valid Bitcoin address in, is going to allow you to set some dormancy settings. And this basically means, guys, if you do not log in within the system between the specified range here that you specify, then the wallet is going to send your Bitcoin to that address anyway, right? So who knows, you might go on a vacation, never make it back, and you want your loved ones to receive whatever crypto or whatever Bitcoin you have sitting in the wallet. You can put their Bitcoin address in right there so that they will receive it should you not log in within the time that you specify here. Okay, so that is a key point that I want all of you guys to be aware of. Okay. And what would happen originally, if I did not log in 30 days, then the system would automatically trigger and send out your Bitcoin to your Bitcoin recovery address. Now, here are the updates because that 30 days has now decreased from 30 days to 21 days. All right. So it's no longer going to wait that full 30 days. It's going to send out the payments after 21 days. Another thing update I've made is that if I'm not able to log in within those 21 days, the system is going to block any new registrations for the wallets. Okay, so since I will not be here to support it, I don't want any new registrations coming in and people getting into a system that is no longer supported. Imagine that's like running a Windows operating system and they say, hey, we've stopped supporting Windows XP and they moved on to another version. Well, I mean, you can still run XP or whatever the case is, but if something goes wrong with it, there's no support for it, right? So you don't really want new users coming in and using those that particular software or that version of the software. So that's what's going to happen there. The other update is I've set up an early warning notification. So rather than just waiting for the full 21 days before the system starts sending it out, if I don't log in within 14 days, the system is going to send out an email notification to everyone. All of the wallet holders are going to receive this, letting you know that the system is not currently being supported. And it gives me another 7 days to log into the system. So if I don't log into the system within 14 days, then this email is going to trigger. Okay. And then if I do log back in after that, you will receive another email update saying, hey, okay, the developer's back. Everything is cool and he's able to support the platform again. All right. So this update here is just something for you guys to be aware of what's going on behind the scenes as far as the support is concerned for the ecosystem. Okay. Another thing I've done is updated the registration period on all of the relevant domains. Okay, so there's going to be at least a 2-year period for each domain registration, right? And um, I've you can check that out here. If you just go to the high yield BTC, you'll notice that it doesn't expire until 2028. Same thing with drip to BTC, 2028 expiration. Sovereign Bitforge expires in 2028. And even the Digital Crypto Solutions site doesn't expire until 2028. Okay, so I'm going to keep um, a lock on at least a 2-year period for each of these domains to ensure that if something were to happen to me, the domain registration is already intact, so you don't have to worry about the domain going away. And all of the hosting services that I'm using, they are 100% on auto pay. Okay, so again, if something was to happen to me, I have them going to a central place where they can receive payment for those. Okay. All right. And as a note, just for you guys that might have questions, what happens if I am gone? Well, or 21 days pass, because something really has happened to me, guys. If I don't log in within 21 days, I'm either dead in the kingdom or something has happened to me where I don't have access to the platform or anything, right? But who knows what could happen, right? Well, in the back end, credits will continue to convert into Bitcoin for as long as the service is operational and Bitcoin is available in the vault. So these measures here will make sure that the system continues to operate, okay, and at least for another 2 years. And and as long as there's activity going on in the protocol, because keep in mind everything is based on transaction fees. So as long as there's transaction activity, there's going to be Bitcoin in the vault. And as long as there's Bitcoin in the vault, that Bitcoin is going to be paying you guys out. Okay. All right. So that's what happens if I go missing in action. Okay. So you guys keep that in mind. And those are the updates. Now let's talk about what happens when the site goes down for a period of 7 days. Now, this too is highly unlikely, guys. With me around, no way I'm gonna let this happen unless something is completely out of my control. I'm missing in action or whatever the case is. Um, and you guys have seen this in the past, right? And if something goes on with the servers or DNS servers or whatever case it is, like what happened in Germany, I'm here, I'm on it, and I can typically get stuff like that done within a 24-hour period. 7 days gives me more than enough time to fix that. But let's say there's a government shutdown or whatever case it is, even in those cases, I would go to moving it to another domain or something like that, another domain name. So do keep in mind that if a site is down for more than 7 days, then something very odd is happening. And in such cases, the back end will also begin sending out your Bitcoin. Okay. So it does require a minimum balance of 0.0002, as well as, with me being gone, if something was to happen here, you'd have to have at least 0.0002 Bitcoin before the system automatically sends it to you. Okay. So that's something to keep in mind. And the update is um, credits will continue to convert even when these sites are down, and that the automated payments will continue to be made whenever the available Bitcoin balance reaches 0.0002. So what originally was happening with this, guys, is when the 7 day period passes, it would swoop through and say, okay, this wallet has a Bitcoin balance above 0.0002. Go ahead and send it to them now, right? And then that would be it. But I made some updates so that as the credits continue to convert, let's say this occurred, it sent you your Bitcoin, and you had another $500 worth of credits. Well, those credits continue to convert, and as they continue to convert, once it reaches this amount, it will continue to send that Bitcoin over to your backup address. Okay, so the system is going to continue to monitor, and this is the same for this process as well. The system just continues to monitor your wallet and say, hey, anytime you have um, a Bitcoin balance that is above that, it's going to continue to send it to you. No emails are sent out here because, of course, the site is down and you can't send emails from a site that is not down. But this right here, guys, is highly unlikely with me around. Okay. All right. The last part, of course, that you guys are probably already familiar with as well is setting your dormancy settings. So once you put in your Bitcoin recovery address, you can set a dormancy period, which is defaulted to 10 years. Um, and all of this stuff is the same, but I went ahead and documented it here just for you guys that don't know it. If a user fails to log in, the system continues to operate as designed. An email notification will be sent 7 days before the dormancy period ends. This is important, guys, because you do want to check your emails from the system. Anytime you get something from High Yield BTC, Drip to BTC, Sovereign, Bitforge, check those emails, okay? Because that's the only way the system is able to communicate with you. And when it does so, it's not sending you any spam or anything like that. It's sending you things that are relevant to your wallet. So you do want to be aware of these things. Okay, so it'll send you an email notification 7 days, and it's done this. There's nothing new about this. This is what it's been doing. And what will happen if you don't log in within that full period, then these things will happen. Your credits will be forfeited because the system is not going to pay out somebody credits who does not exist, right? Credits are precious and they're going to be issued to the people that, those of us that are alive, right? All right. So we don't want to just throw credits and waste Bitcoin and throw it into a black hole, right? We want to allow the participants of the wallets to receive the maximum benefit from Bitcoin. All right. And if the wallet balance is at least 0.0004, so it's not 0.0002 as with the other instances, but for dormant wallets where you are not available and you do not log in within that specified dormancy period, the minimum is 0.0004. And then the balance will be sent. The only new update to this is that it's going to send an email when that payment is sent. So before, it did send this email here just to notify you 7 days before. And now there's also a follow-up email to whenever, cancel this, whenever that 0.0004 BTC payment is sent, um, is going to send you an email notification telling you, hey, this has been sent. It's going to send you the address it's sent to, and that will be a clickable link to where you can click on and check that on the mempool. Okay. All right. Dormant wallets remain operational and can be used whenever the wallet holder remains. This too is the same. So there's, just because a wallet goes dormant, right, doesn't mean it's closed out, right? It's just not being used by you anymore, but it's always there and available should you, let's say you're in a coma for 8 months, right? And you set a dormancy period of 1 month. You're not able to log in within that time. The system is going to send you your Bitcoin to your recovery address, and then you come in 8 months later. Well, the wallet is still there, ready and available for you to use. Okay. And keep in mind though, when this happens, your credits will be forfeited. Now we've had one instance in the past where even though this email was sent out, the person that had some credits did not see this or ignored it, and that full dormancy period, they set it at like 30 days, which is extremely low, but did not log into their wallet for 30 days. And indeed, the system did send them their Bitcoin, but their credits were forfeited. And so he reached out, and hey, it is what it is. I think I did a video on that and kind of shared it with some of you guys, and some of you actually donated some Bitcoin to him. So kudos to you guys for doing that. But nevertheless, this speaks on the importance of reading the emails that you do receive from the system. So at the end of the day, the takeaway from this is be sure to specify a Bitcoin recovery address for your DCS wallet so your Bitcoin can be sent to you. Okay. Number two, take the time to review any email correspondence that is sent from the system, particularly if the email is not generated from your wallet's notification settings. Okay. So in these notification settings, like you can specify, hey, I want to receive something when someone logs into my wallet or when I receive Bitcoin or whatever the case is. But the main thing is, if it doesn't come from that, you do want to pay attention to it. Okay. That's first and foremost. And I'll add a third thing, which is check the forum, right? This is what the forum is out here for. And always review what's going on in the updates and announcements section, because this is going to keep you guys up to date on everything that's going on with the wallet, so you don't have to find out through any other YouTube video, any other social media platform. This is the one place you're going to be able to come and get the lowdown on what's really happening in the realm of these wallets. All right. Now, that's all I got for you as far as this is concerned. So now I can kind of focus on my next project, which is really going to be a banger. Um, like I said, I'm going to take my time with it, get up a nice design, but things in my design phase are going extremely well. So now that I have this foundational base in place, um, you guys review it. If there are anything that I missed, because I know a lot of you guys are critical thinkers that follow me as well. If there's anything that I've missed or that you see or would recommend, please feel free to drop that in the comments so we can kind of open that up as food for thought and kind of close any gaps that may be open. All right, that's all I got for you in this video, guys, and we will holler on the next one. Peace out.